The fifth key feature to a truly Christian approach to recovery is the power of prayer. Prayer is a powerful tool for all Christians, but it's especially important for those who are going through very intense times and struggles in life. Now, I have to be honest with you and say that on more than one occasion I've had someone say something like this to me. They'll say, Dan, I have prayed 1,000 times for God to take this craving away and to take this addiction away, and He never has, and so I'm not sure I really believe this whole prayer thing. And that's a tough thing to say. And usually my response is something like this. I'm not suggesting that prayer is a magic bullet. I'm not suggesting that it's something that you can just pray a few times and God is going to automatically and miraculously heal you, however you define that. What prayer is, however, is it is an expression of your reliance, our reliance upon the power of God. It's our expression that we know that God is the one who can ultimately bring about the change within me. Sometimes He chooses to do that in an instant. I've known people, and it's wonderful, when they chose in a moment to surrender their hearts and lives to God, and the craving disappeared and they moved on, and it was never much of a problem before. I've known people like that. They're very few and far between, however. For the most part, God allows people to struggle for a while. And prayer is relying upon Him through the struggle. God wants us to pray, 1 Thessalonians says, without ceasing. In other words, to continually rely upon Him, to ask Him for help each and every day, all along the way. Now, prayer is not only important for the person that we're counseling. It's not just important for the one who's struggling to overcome an addiction. It's also important for those of us who are trying to help them. I can't tell you how many times before I've sat down with someone that I'm trying to help that I've asked God to help me. Because there are many times where I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure how to help them at that particular moment in their lives. James chapter 1 says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all men liberally. And there are times when I simply have to say, God, I'm not sure how I can help this person, but I know You know how. And you know what? Those are the times where at the end of the hour or the end of the 2 hours, whatever it is, that oftentimes I step back and say, where in the world did that come from? I couldn't have come up with those words, those ideas, those things we talked about. Those were things that God, in response to prayer, provided me to think about, to say, and to help this person with. And so whatever you do, as you think about how is it that I can help people as they seek to overcome these addictive behaviors, don't forget to pray, and don't forget to encourage the person that you're working with to seek God's help through prayer each and every day.